My name is Dan Schmitt, and this is Team Chicago Challenge. We're just outside of Rock Falls, Illinois. We're here for the Bitter End Enduro with the Brush Poppers Motorcycle Club. This is the final endurance for District 17, and I'll tell you, I think they're getting ready for a riders meeting. This is going to be big fun. This is the fun event. So let's check out and see what riding enduros is all about, especially when you run with the AMA in District 17. What a beautiful day for the first Sunday in November. Before riders start, as the first group gets ready, their signal, it's a dead engine start. First group gets ready, their signal, it's a dead engine start. This begins the Bitter End Enduro put on by the Brush Poppers, this AMA club, just west of Rock Falls, Illinois, western Illinois. This is one of the nice things about enduros, is being able to use these farm fields. You see the next group take off. This is a timed event. Everybody gets a route sheet. The first section of this will be a 24-mile-an-hour average. It is one of the things that make enduro riding interesting. You got time to catch up, stay on track. The route sheet will tell you different mileage. You use your speedometer and the route sheet. As I get ready, Team Chicago helmet cam. Check to make sure the camera's on. Turn it on. So tighten up the chin strap. Get the rest of my gear together. Bike fired up as I let it idle. I'm running the 4 and 6 prepared WR 250. It's a YZ250W 1989. Another group heads out on the minute. A great way to get into enduros is by joining a club. And one thing I found out I didn't know, if your club puts on an event and you work the event, you get points. So if you're working for the championship, say in District 17, you run the various events during the year and your club puts an event on, you get first place points as a worker. So that's one incentive to belong to a club, to help a club out, because this is labor intensive work. As I wait for the countdown, get ready to take off for the Bitter End Enduro. Looks like a rider ahead had trouble starting his bike, or it started and died. There's a start. My bike's taking a little bit of time. Couple kicks. Now head out. Across the steam field. Heading south. It's been much rain the last few weeks. It's pretty dry out there. I'm with a group of riders. We're starting at 21 minutes. And my thing is to stay with them. I have to work on upping my speed in the wood section. But that is part of the challenge of riding enduros. You know, I'm out here just to blast across the field. This is big fun. I cannot tell you how much fun this is. This is heaven. Not like a dirt bike. Heading across a outer field. See another group prepare for the start. Every minute. I see we're going into a wood section up ahead. you lose 1 point for every minute as we wait for another start. Riders are waiting for their cue time. They can go. They head on out. Well, let me explain the rules. If you get into a checkpoint 1 minute late, you lose 1 point. It's the man with the lowest score in the different classes. That's how you're scored. If you get into a checkpoint a minute early, you lose 2 points. But you get into a checkpoint 2 minutes early, it's an extra 5 points. It's 5 points for every minute beyond the first minute into a checkpoint. Last year, I got into a checkpoint 7 minutes early. I lost 32 points for that simple mistake. But I'm heading through the woods here, a little ahead of my group, keeping my eyes open ahead, make sure there's no checks. There's another group of riders. Now this isn't really what you would call cheating. You just don't get caught. It isn't like you can ride as ahead as you want as long as you're on time into the checkpoint. You see this group of riders coming out of the woods ahead of me. Just check this out. This is one of the first groups that started, so they're 20 minutes ahead. So as this group of riders scoots out of the woods and heads back in, you see another group of riders up and over. Oh, this guy got stuck. Good thing there was a spectator by to give a hand. You guys are on, I think, the 7 and 8 minute, this group here. So they're ahead of me. As I head into this woods section. And this is one of my shortcomings of riding enduros. I am not fast enough in the woods. I get out and ride more often. I'm telling you, it's big fun, but when you're up against the clock, the minutes I gain in the easy stuff, the open field, and I lose a couple minutes in the woods. But that's good because I'm sort of playing catch-up. I have to force myself to ride faster. I'm going to work on getting my dirt legs back. My bike is fine. This WR250 is excellent mount. You don't need a new motorcycle to ride enduros. But look at the guys that come out and ride enduros regularly. They just scoot along. Come under this bridge, going underneath the highway, into a farm field. I hear a group of riders coming up behind me. Lost a little bit of time in the woods. I gotta play catch up. You see another group of riders scooting along, having a good time. Up and over. Follow the arrows. First checkpoint, where it may be, not on the route sheet. So you have to keep track Another group of riders coming across this field. I hit the first checkpoint. Asking how many minutes late I am. I think I may be 3 minutes late. That means my group is right up ahead. And I gotta get on the gas. I got this open field. That's where I gotta make up my time. See another group of riders right behind me. Coming into the checkpoint. Times you lose in the woods, you try to make up in the fields. And that's what I like the most about riding enduros. But I'm playing catch up again. I'm a little bit behind, maybe 2 minutes behind my group. I left on the 21st minute. Come by this rider here. I think he's got a 20, and I think he's maybe 23 minutes, so I'm a couple minutes back. But this open field is giving me an opportunity to make up. In the second loop, the speed limit is 30 miles an hour compared to the first loop where the speed limit was 24, or the average speed they have maintained. And these open fields are allowing me to catch up as I look across this field and I see 3 riders. And I think that's my group. I think I've made it. I'm back on schedule, back on time. Yes, these are the guys. They're running on a 21 minute, just like me.
21.
And you can tell the good riders are sort of waiting. They're a little ahead of the schedule because we're going to head along the Rock River here. It's a nice trail. A little tight a little bit, but should have no problem. See if I can keep up with these guys. Like I said, I'm not that fast in the woods. Guys that ride the enduros all the time, the District 17 guys, and they're after points. You can do good speed in the woods. It's up to me to keep up with them. As they come up this river bank. Whoa, oh no! Oh no! Oh. Drop me off, the bike's still running. I gotta get back up there because when they lay in their sides, they go lean and start revving up. So I can pick this thing, get us upright. The engine didn't die. Oh man. Well, let me continue on. And while I'm playing catch up, let's listen to some of the comments from some of the riders riding this Bitter End Enduro that we talked to at the start of this event.
I'm Fletcher, and this is my first Enduro this year. Season's ending, so I came out to get one ride in.
I'm Randy Johnson. I love Enduro riding. It's been my life. Bike's been my life ever since I was 8 years old. I just love it. If I can get on 2 wheels, I'm a happy camper.
My name's Frank Kaiser. I ride part-time, a lot of flat track mainly. I'm here to ride enduros. It's good exercise and just a lot of fun. A lot of great people out here. You get to see a lot of country and a lot of nice trail riding, and you can set as much pace as you want. It keeps your mind sharp. Your timekeeping's real good if you're good at it. But I just mainly come out for the exercise and the people.
Thank you, gentlemen. Let's continue on the second loop.
Now, we already rode these trails once, so I'm a little bit familiar. It's hard to remember all 34 miles. But I've been through this section once, so I can up my speed a little bit. I really admire the guys that ride enduros. And when you see how fast they go through the woods, it is incredible. talk about great trails and getting to ride a well-marked trail. Enduro riding is definitely the place to be on a Sunday in the Midwest. Keeping up my speed a little bit. Still got to get faster. I get more comfortable on my dirt bike. It's an open field, another trail. This is big fun. I can't tell you what a challenge it is to come out on your dirt bike. And like I said earlier, you don't need a new bike. I'm riding a 1989 Yamaha YZ250, 4 and 6 prepared, Moose products, Schmitt goggles, Regina chain, Dunlop tires, Nolan helmets. As we see another group of riders coming out of the woods. These guys are having big fun, no doubt about it. But part of the challenge is keeping the time. And I'm coming to a water crossing. Let's check this out. Well, the one thing I've learned from running these off-road events is to look it over before you plunge in. And now these riders have caught up with me, so I'm back 3 minutes behind schedule. So I'm watching which lines they take. The bank ain't too tore up, but everybody's been through here once. Let me just watch what everybody else is doing. Looks pretty solid. Blast across, and the gas. Okay. Now this is one of the spectator areas of the Bitter End Enduro. I've been here when it's been a lot worse, but there hasn't been much rain, so the water level's pretty much down as I head across this field to try to catch up. This is what I like. In fact, I don't mind playing catch up. We've been lucky. I haven't seen a checkpoint. So I'm back with these guys. They're going first under the bridge. A little ruddy. No problem. Then the gas down. There's another group of riders coming to the water crossing. Let's check it out. Whoa! Hold on there, buddy. He's got that. He's at a 400 ATK 4-stroke. Yeah, I made that mistake in the past. So head out to this open field. There's my mark. I get around him. Well, one thing nice about riding with your friends, and that's one thing about enduro riding, when you sign up, if you got a group of 4 friends, you can all get on the same minute. And I think this is one of the first enduros. These guys are running quite a bit. After a little tragedy, he seems to have no problem making it up. Hey, he's pretty happy. Okay, now the 2 friends decide who's going second. Let's see. Whoa, easy there. Here comes the other guy. He's going to go right across. Oh! Oh, nothing worse than getting your rear wheel caught in a rut. I got ahead of these guys. Now I'm like 2 minutes down. Now the 3rd friend. Look at this. Well, he looks like he knows what he's doing. Yeah, these guys having big fun. As I catch up with another group. It looks like I'm only 2 minutes down. Got to get on the gas. And Jim had a chance to talk to one of these rookie riders at the water crossing.
This is your first Enduro.
Yeah, first Enduro.
How you like it?
It's incredible.
Tell me about
Very challenging.
Tell me about this last move.
It was, I wanted to get a drink of water.
Well, as I continue on my quest, I'm only a couple minutes down to head across this field. And as we see this trio of riders coming by.
Let's jump ahead as I hit the second to last checkpoint.
Pop out. Here's another check. Let's see where I am at this point.
Where am I on the song? 24?
Okay, it's 3 minutes down. I lost 3 points at that check. Cross this field and get on the gas. You see, there's a rider up ahead. Might be one of the guys with 19 minutes, or 18 minute, probably a 19. Coming into the North Woods. So with the dry conditions, I've been here where these trails were slick as can be. When the sun came up, they were frozen in the morning. So today, this trail section looks great. Might be the 18 and 19s. Let's see if I can up my speed and keep up with the turquoise rider in front of me so I don't lose any more time. But as we get to the end of this second loop, first overall, he only dropped 3.1 points is Wes Donaldson. In the 200A class, Brian Witt, and he dropped 5.2 points. 200B class was John Gardner, and he dropped 7.3 points. 250A was Eric Burkhardt, and he dropped 4.2 points. 250B, you see these riders scooting through the woods. Man, they are really going fast. 250B was William Hardesty. He dropped 4.2 points. Double A rider was Eric Schaefer, and he dropped 3.1 points. As I come past Jim, I'm not quite as quick as the rest of these guys in the wood. I really admire their speed. Picking up the win in the C class was Brian Wenzel. He dropped 8.2 points. Four-stroke. It's Tad Bonham. He dropped 7.2 points. I see these guys. Look how fast they go. I've got to up my speed. I got to be able to ride like this through the tight stuff. The Gold Master class, Uriel Shaw dropped 13 points. Open A, Mike Havens, he dropped 5.1 points. Open B was Chuck Navins, he dropped 7.2 points. Senior A, Gary Peterson dropped 5.1 points. And the riders continue to slalom through the woods. You guys are looking great. Senior A, John Dameron dropped 8.2 points. Senior B was Thomas Graff, and he dropped 7.2 points, picking up the win. Super Senior Trail Ride was Gene Underwood. He lost 17 points. Vet A, Dave Dupree, the ice racer. He lost 5.1 points. Look at these guys go. Vet B was Steve Peppa, and he dropped 6.2 points. And I'm running the super senior class. Music for the show by Engine, Mike Fleets, Intrigue, and Travesty. And all this music for the Fireside Studios, Westchester, Illinois. And in super senior, it was Jim Spencer that dropped 7.2 points, picking up the win. And me, I finished 10th. I lost 21 points. But I'll tell you, this was a blast. I'm going to up my speed, get out and ride, and that's what this is all about. Big fun at the Bitter End Enduro in Western Illinois with the Brush Poppers.
Special thanks to Jim Muchin, our Duke Production, for shooting this great footage. Made this show look great. Thank you, Jim. And for more information on the Brush Poppers, their website is Brush Poppers Motorcycle Club, WIX.com. On Facebook, it's Brush Poppers MC. And look for the Brush Poppers Dual Sport Ride in November. To contact me, it's teamdan45@gmail.com. I love to hear from my audience. And remember, you can always search on YouTube with Dan Schmitt Motorcycle Racing for great motorcycle racing action. And I encourage you to visit the World of Motorcycle Museum, Winnemac, Indiana, just off Indiana 39, 4 miles south of North Judson. Give them a call at 574-896-3172. It's a great collection of motorcycles and a great trip to World of Motorcycle Museum.